Why do so many people have derangement syndrome? From online to in person. Maybe you've maybe you work with some of these people. Maybe you have some of these people in your family. Maybe you are one of these people. But that's a genuine question. Why are there so many people who are deranged? From Trump derangement syndrome to Jew derangement syndrome to Earth derangement syndrome. There's a group of people out there who are who who are deranged on the shape of the earth. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter what the evidence is. I mean, thousands of years of math, evidence, everything, and these people think the earth is flat. Like it's insane. It's just like I don't get it. How? How are the how are people like this? I just like Trump derangement syndrome. There are people who think Trump is the second coming of Hitler. If Trump said, you know, to breathe oxygen, they'd all these people would start holding their breath. If Trump says let's deport the illegals, and that they lose their mind. They're like, you're deporting our farmer. Well, that's a crazy thing too. Is these people openly support slavery? Like who's going to pick our crops? It's like, maybe hire somebody, an American, a fair wage to pick your crops. But no, they want their slaves. It's insanity. And then you got the people who are have Jew derangement syndrome, where the Jews made the curb so high so that you would stub your toe. And it's crazy because these people who have derangement syndrome believe two contradictory things at the same exact time, right? Like, for example, back to Trump. They think Trump is the dumbest, most retarded businessman on the planet. He couldn't business his way out of a paper bag. And I've been told this by someone who has Trump derangement syndrome. He couldn't business his way out of a paper bag. But they also simultaneously believe that he's a shrewd business mogul. It's like, okay, so which is it? Is he a really good businessman who knows how to make money? Because obviously he does. He has billions of dollars. Or is he some retard who can't business his way out of a paper bag? Like, you can't have it both ways. But these people believe those things simultaneously. Same thing with the Jews. They think the Jews are the rats under your feet, while also simultaneously believing the Jews are like the most intelligent, genius people on the planet because they run every little thing. These people, again, they made the curb so high so you'd stub your toe. Like, these people are just 3,000 IQ. And it's like, you can't have both those things at the same time. Like, how can somebody be an idiot, a rat, while also being a super genius? Like, it doesn't compute. And I don't think I ever will with these people. Maybe a few of them here and there will be like, oh, wait a minute. But most of these people, I don't think it'll ever click. They'll just come up with some other just nonsense. Well, blah, blah, it's this, it's that, it's... But no, I don't think there's any helping these people. And it's like, why are there so many of them? You know? And it's not just an online. Like, if you only ever saw these people online, then it'd be one thing. But no, like, I have some of these people in my family. I've worked with some of these people. And they're just everywhere, and I don't get it. Like, is it an IQ thing? It's like you just... But the thing is, like, there's people out there who are obviously intelligent who have one of these. So I don't think it's fully IQ. That probably plays a role, though. I really don't think it's nurture, because there's people from all backgrounds who have this. I really don't think it's nurture. I think a big part of it is the public schools. Uh, if, you went through the American public school system, you know how garbage it is. I think everybody agrees. Public schools are garbage. Uh, and yet you still have people defending it. It's insane. So I think that plays a big role in it. Actually, I think that's funny. Um, so like flat earthers will sit there and say that it's because of the public school system that the government wants us to believe the Earth is a globe, and it's because of the federal school system that people think that. When really, it's because the federal, or I'm sorry, yeah, the public school system is so garbage that it's pumping out flat earthers. I think that part's kind of funny. So yeah, that definitely plays a role. But is that? But it also is it just the power of brainwashing? Like is that just how powerful it is? Like maybe not so much with flat Earth, but with the other two, and maybe some other things you can think of, where like all it really takes is somebody to watch, I don't know, CNN or the other one of the other ones, CNSB, MSNBC. That's what I'm thinking of. Just watch it one too many times, and that's it. That's just what brainwashing does. Like, there's just no way. Like I don't get it. Like even before got into politics, like I didn't get I until my early 20s, I didn't even know what a Democrat was. I didn't know what a Republican was. I didn't know what left was. I didn't know what right was. But like I could see who the crazy people were. Like probably starting in high school is when I really started to notice like there's a group of people who just are insane. They're just absolutely insane. They believe insane things. You know, and I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's a genetic thing. Maybe like there's a gene that you have to have where like your brain just shuts off. Like if once you hear something and then that's it. Like that. Like once you get I don't know. I guess brainwashed. You hear something enough times. You know, instead of thinking critically, like, well, I don't know about that. No, they just automatically believe it, and like they vehemently defend me. Is that just like a genetic thing? Because I mean, there are things I've heard my whole life, and I've never believed them. Or if I used to, I don't anymore. Because it's called critical thinking. You're like, hey, wait a minute. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't get it. And again, this video is a genuine question. Like, why are there so many people who have derangement syndrome? Is it in the water? Is it is it the fluoride in the water? But yeah, there has to be something, right? Last year sometime, I was at work, and you're not supposed to talk politics at work. That's kind of a rule, but everybody does. I mean, like everybody does. There's no. Oh, this person's talk. No, it's literally everybody, and it's the people who do, for the most part, or at least the people who talk the most politics at work are usually left leaning, and it's always like, ugh, Trump evil. Whenever this one time, because this was last year before he was, elected. Was elected, and they were talking about Project 2025, and they were just talking and talking. At one point, I'm like, Trump has nothing to do with 2025. He has nothing to do with that. This person, it's like it just like broke his brain that somebody said something in opposition. He's like, what was the word he used? Are you naive? Are you naive? And he just kept repeating that line. Are you naive? Are you naive? It's like it was like a broken computer program, like a program that gets stuck in a loop and you can't stop it. That's what it was like. That was going through this man's head. Are you naive? Are you naive? Are you naive? Just over and over, and eventually he gets up and just he's repeating it over and over again, and just walks out the door. This was in the break room, so he's probably going back to work. But like, how do you get like that? How do you get to the point Where if somebody's just like, look, man, no, and it's like you get stuck in a loop. I don't get it. I don't get it. Ah, in the Jew derangement syndrome, that one really irks me sometimes because you get people who claim they say they're Christian, but then they'll also turn around and say that Christianity has nothing to do with Judaism. Uh, you know, Christianity just like poofed up out of nowhere. There's no connection to Judaism, even though it's like anyone's who've ever, briefly glanced at the Bible, the Christian holy book, can tell you, uh, yeah, Christianity came from Judaism. Like that's where it came from. Jesus, the man, the God we worship, is a Jew. He came, fulfilled Jewish prophecy. You know, uh, yeah, Jewish man. God came as a Jewish man, fulfilled Jewish prophecy. Christians are followers of Christ, but yet there's fellow Christians who say no, no to that. Jews have nothing to do with Christianity. Jews around the world, I don't know, invented a time machine, went back in time, and I don't know, added that to the Bible. I don't know if these people are nuts. Who knows what they believe? That's what is like. That's what really irks me though. How can you sit there and say, you're a Christian, and then turn around and say the Jews are just evil. They run the world. They have has nothing to do with Christianity. Uh, like I want to know who these people who do these people worship? Obviously Jesus, but like God, like as Christians we worship Yahweh, obviously Jesus, but God the Father, Yahweh, who is the Jewish, not a Jew, not some, no, the Jewish God. But if these people have Jew derangement syndrome and claim Christianity has nothing to do with Judaism, who are these people worshiping? Like, I want to know, who are these people worshiping? Like, why did Jesus claim to be the son of the Jewish God Yahweh if he has nothing to do with them, right? And if Jesus claimed to be the son of some other god, the Jews wouldn't care. They'd be like, okay, you're the son of Zeus. Go talk to the Greeks. Oh, you're a son of that god. Why are you talking to us? Go talk to your people. But no, he claimed to be the son, the Jewish God, and that's why a lot of Jews at the time were very angry. Like, how dare you? I don't get it. I don't understand Jew derangement syndrome. I really don't. It's strange. I've, I don't know. Maybe one of you guys can, I don't know, tell me, or at least tell me your thoughts on it. Because I'm stumped. I'm dumbfounded. Like, I don't get it. Um, also, like they say, oh, the Jews killed Jesus. Even obviously Jesus is Jew, but also that was like 2,000 years ago. That was 2,000 years ago, and they're still like, the Jews killed Jesus. Like it's like, okay, like I thought women held grudges. Like, oh my gosh, whatever. But I don't want to get us stuck in a loop like that one guy I was just telling the story about. Are you naive? Are you naive? Are you naive? So yeah, I think I made all the points I wanted to make. Probably forgot some. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for watching. Now I have to go and find something to put on the screen for you guys because I'm recording the blank screen because I didn't know what to have in this background, so I have to figure that out. I don't know. Hopefully it's something interesting. But thanks for watching, listening, whatever. Have a good day. and God bless.